Hello, beautiful Virgo, and welcome to your November General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, my fellow Virgos. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching Virgos, however you want to watch it. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you for being here. All right, my lovely people, let's see what we have for my Virgos. Last but one. I know. I started with Scorpio because it was Scorpio season and kind of worked my way round. So I did expect to get these finished last week, but I ran out of time. So I'm finishing them this week. All right, Virgo, November. We want that one. We have mending. That's a very Virgo card, isn't it? What are we mending? Oh, and it's a blessing, whatever this is. Poised. We're poised for takeoff, Virgo. Get your wings ready. Something was not for you. That's what you're mending. And you're doing it in the here and now. All right. Let's chat. Come closer. Let's have a look. Where are we starting then, please? All right. We're going to start with this one. Not for you. All right. Something, someone, or an attitude, a behavior is not for you anymore. It might have been for you before, and now it's not for you. Or it was never meant for you in the first place, and so it didn't come off. And you might be thinking, I worked really hard for that and nothing happened. Or I put my heart and soul into that and I didn't get it. It might be a job, it might be a relationship, it might be whatever it is for you. It wasn't for you. Now, it's a difficult energy, isn't it? Because we can get a little bit stuck in that resentment of I should have got, woulda, shoulda, coulda, should have been mine. It's not fair. It's not right. And we have a little bit of a reaction. That's all right. Perfectly healthy, perfectly normal. But it's time now for that to mend. All right. It's time for it to mend. So whatever this was that was not for you, you are now in November stepping into this letting go energy. All right. So just asking about it. So they're saying for some of you, it's about letting go of something that didn't work and just getting past it now after resistance. Resistance is futile, says the Borg. And they're right. All right. So the more we can allow and align and just go with the flow, letting go, because if it was meant for me, it would have come to me. I'm a great believer in that. And the other saying I also agree with, which is rejection is the universe's protection. It wasn't meant for you. So we're going to allow that to just pass on through now. They're giving me something for me on this as well. So I really wanted something to happen and it didn't, and I was furious. So this is making sense for me. Okay, and I hope it makes sense for you. So whatever it was in November, we are mending from whatever this was that wasn't for us. Okay, now where do we want? It was a blessing. It was a blessing. 22. All right, 22 is a master number. Master numbers are all about the power within it. It's like times 10, all right, times 100. They're saying times 100. All right, okay. So 22 is a master number of relationships. So your first relationship is with yourself. Okay, you and then you and life, you and the universe, you and your family, you and your partnerships, you and your job. They're all relationships, but your first one is with you. So whatever this was that wasn't for you, it's a blessing. And that's where, if we can just trust it wasn't meant to be and go with the flow, then we move into that space in the here and now where we're no longer annoyed or frustrated or whatever the emotion is for you about what wasn't for you that you didn't get. So we're saying here now, right, okay, I'm bringing my attention into now. I'm not going to worry about the future. I'm going to let it take care of itself. And I'm not going to keep smarting over the past. I'm going to mend it and heal it and bring all my focus into now about feeling very much poised for something new. All right, now, the poised card isn't like the Fool. I'm ready to take a leap of faith. I've worked it out. I know where I'm going. I'm ready to jump. The poised card is I'm just in preparation mode, okay? Getting myself prepared for what comes next. But I'm very much bringing my attention into the here and now. And then I'm allowing myself to spring forward when I'm ready. okay? But I've got my wings ready and I'm getting ready to fly. I'm just waiting for the right time, the right opportunity. We'll find out some more. Let's add in the tarot. Tell me more for my Virgos, please. Tell me more. Let's have a look at this knot for you. Okie dokie. So there's arguments, battling, challenges, difficulties. Have you been arguing with somebody like I have? I hate arguments. Virgos don't like confrontation, but sometimes we gotta. So it wasn't for you. We've got those arguments. Let's find out some more. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Nine of Swords. There's my Virgos in their anxiety. We've got the Magician, which is nice. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, all right, I'm going to get the other row out and then we can look at the full picture. And get comfy because these readings are coming in about half an hour. So if you've got a spare half an hour, stay with me. If not, come back and finish it later. Okay, all right, let's find out some more. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, we've got the Knight of Cups. Again, Queen of Swords. Two of Swords. The Tower and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so Virgo, we've been a bit caught up in our head in battle energy as I certainly have in October. I don't know about you. And that week before the full moon eclipse kicked my butt. I don't know if it did you too. So it's going to affect, the energies affect different peoples in different ways, don't they? Okay. But whatever this was not for you, could be a relationship, a job, a behavior, a pattern. It caused and created a lot of hassle, a lot of arguing and a lot of pushing. And sometimes we need to push and sometimes we need to know when to let go. All right, so there's been that energy as we come into November. Right now, the Knight of Cups is coming in here to kind of calm it all down. All right, the Knight of Cups is taking action on my happiness because I'm sick to death of the arguing and the battling and I've had enough and I don't want to do it anymore. So we're moving into this mending, healing energy now as we come into November on the back of that full moon eclipse. Okay, so whatever this was is now settling down and healing, allowing us to have that new beginning. Because when we're in this, we're stuck and we can't move forward. And it creates anxiety and uncertainty and all sorts of yuckiness. I know. But this is now healing. Now the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Truth as I call her, it's a clarity. It's a, I've said what I needed to say and I'm letting go now. I've spoken my truth. I've looked at it with clarity and focus and sharpness, and I've taken the emotion out of it, and I've just kind of gone, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's just let this go. Easier said than done, mind. Okay? Because in the middle of this reading here for the beginning of November, we're going to get lots more decks out, so don't worry. We have the trust here from the universe saying this was a blessing. Okay, so just trust. But we're in this Nine of Swords of that sleepless nights, the anxiety, the uncertainty. The Two of Swords is, I call it the I don't know card, right? On this deck it says crossroads. And it is, do you want to stay in that energy or do you want to move forward? And obviously we want to move forward, but it's easier said than done to let go when something's bothering you, annoying you, creating anxiety and sleepless nights. Easier said than done, isn't it? So this is why the advice comes in saying, look, bring it into the here and now. Stop getting in your head about what he said or she said or he did or they did last week, last month or last year. Let's come into the here and now. Today, right now, I am safe and secure. I am the magician. I am in my power. I can alchemize. I can turn water into wine. I can make this just dissolve because I'm choosing to mend it and let it go. And that allows the tower to fall on all of this rubbish. All right. So we want to see the tower when we have battles and anxieties and stresses. We want to see the tower to bring that down. The tower only falls on something that was already knackered, broken, damaged. So let it fall so that we can move on. But again, we've still got a little bit of stuck energy. That Eight of Swords is like, I can't let go. It's still annoying me. I feel I can't move forward. It's an underlying energy of this resistance. All right. Now, resistance isn't deliberate. We don't deliberately choose to stay angry or upset or frustrated because it's horrible energy. We don't want to be there. But we find it difficult to let go. And certainly for the majority of the Virgos that I feel into the energy, we are all about justice and fairness and balance and integrity. So when we see injustice and imbalance and lack of integrity, it drives me nuts. I don't know about you. And so we need to kind of say, right, not everybody is as honest and decent as a Virgo. And somehow they seem to get away with it. And we can sit and rail against it, or we can say, I trust the universe will balance the karma at some way, shape or form so that I can let go and move into something new. All right, that poised for takeoff. I can't move forward until I let this go. All right, which is why we haven't got the new life or the leap of faith or the Fool, because we're still a little bit caught up in this. So we've got the Knight of Cups here twice. So the Knight of Cups is an opportunity to move into happiness. It's an offer. It could be somebody coming in with an offer and you're going, no, thank you. I'm still stuck in this. All right. So what we want to do is try to, first of all, acknowledge that and then say, right, I want to move forward. So I'm going to let the tower fall. I'm going to accept it wasn't for me. I'm going to accept and mend and heal and let go of the anxiety and the injustice and it's not fair and all of that kind of stuff. We're going to let go, come into the here and now, let it fall so that we can open up. A little bit of remnants of I'm still hanging on to that. I still feel stuck. So, okay, let's see what we can do about it. Let's move on to the Legacy of the Tarot. All the cards I use are linked below, along with the links to book in with me if you want to. You know the drill. All right, let's find out some more. So, moving forward, tell me how my Virgos can move forward, please, out of this battle energy. Okay, take a step back, rest, retreat, recharge, meditate, chill. That's what we need to do. Take a step back. Okay. And then we want to step into our power. The Queen of Wands. I know my worth. I'm amazing, beautiful, fantastic. And I don't care what other people are doing. I am all about my power and my assertiveness. And look at the way she's looking. It's like, don't mess with me. But you are mending in your power, moving forward. Okay. Now we are moving. I just used the words moving forward. There's the moving forward card. The Eight of Wands. Now we're getting out of that stuck space and we're moving forward. This can also be news and information, good news coming through. The Eight of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. So it's success, it's victory. You have victoriously moved through this. All right. So it has taken a bit of effort, but you're moving. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. You're definitely now moving forward, putting this behind you, okay? So the Page of Wands are new opportunities opening up for that power, that passion. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship. But you're in that, I'm ready for something new. And I'm now ready to turn my back on that and move forward, okay? So good. You're moving through it and out the other side. Sometimes these things take a bit of time. You know, you've got to get past that smarting, you know, that sort of sting. We've got to get past it and move forward. So we are. This is also, oh, look at this. That Four of Swords is the healing card and we've got it on the mending. And this is rest, retreat, step back, recharge. And now we can move forward. I said to you here, this is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. And out pops the Chariot saying, yeah, we can move from a little bit of forward movement to big forward movement, all right? Because the major arcanas, like the Chariot, they are the significant shifts, big shifts. This is day-to-day stuff. This is big stuff, all right? So we are shifting forward. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Knight of Cups again. Okay, so that Knight of Cups, because here he is. This is an offer of romance, if you want it. It's an offer of something that's going to make you happy, happier. So we got him 3 times. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. 3, Knight of Cups. All right, for those of you open to new romance, and you know me, I don't do love readings, but if it shows up, I will tell you. And it's showing up, and it has for Leo, and it has for about 5 other signs as well. So November, if you are single and open for a new relationship, and I know many of you are not, but if you are, this is a very good time to meet somebody new. All right, with this coming out 3 times, it's like Virgo. The Knight of Cups under the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is, she knows her worth. She's incredibly beautiful. She's confident and dynamic and passionate and powerful and very, very attractive. All right. So this can be within a workspace that your career, they want you for that job because you're brilliant. Or if you are single and you're open for dating, you know, everybody fancies you, you're looking amazing. If you're in a relationship coupled up, your partner is really seeing your worth, all right? Whatever was going on is mending and they're like, wow, I'm so lucky to be married to you. Male or female, don't worry about it. It is saying there is an opportunity here to really open up to something new. So let's find out some more. This is exciting. All right. Okay, 7 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. How interesting. So this is news and moving forward, and this is you knowing what you want and holding your own, holding your ground, courage of your convictions, your boundaries, knowing what you will and won't put up with, defending your space, your life, your right to be. This is who I am. If you don't like it, there's the door, bye-bye. This is my door. This is what I'm protecting. This is what I'm willing to compromise on and not compromise on. There's a real clarity here, okay? It's very empowering. And it is leading you to the 9 of Cups, a Virgo card, mini Empress energy. Independence. That doesn't mean you don't have to be in a relationship. It means that you're not codependent. It means that you can enjoy being in the relationship without relying on it for your happiness, because you are providing your own happiness and your own financial security. The 9 of Coins is very affluent and abundant, very prosperous. I can provide for myself. I'm in a really good place moving forward now. So you are shifting out of this space after a little bit of resistance, and you are moving towards something much better. So let's find out some more. Ooh, what are we moving towards? What's my Virgos moving towards? This is the Tarot Royale, by the way. What's my Virgos moving towards then? We've cleared this. We're moving towards something better. So what is the something better? Tell me more for my Virgos. Thank you so much. Okay, let's have that one. 2 of Cups. This is another message here about love if you want it. Don't sigh. I know a lot of you don't want it. A lot of you are already coupled up, and those on your own are kind of a lot of you are like, I don't want a date, thank you very much. If you do, it is here for you. 2 of Cups. Moving forward with the Chariot, this can happen quite quickly. But do you find the time for it? Okay. All right, because as a typical Virgo, you're probably overworking and overgiving and not enough time for you. So if you want a date and you want to fall in love and you want that to move forward towards marriage, security, happy ever after, living together, stability, it is there for you. But Virgo, do you make the time? Do you prioritize it? Do you find the time? Or are you too busy to date, too busy to look, haven't got time? If you want the love, prioritize it, find the time, make the time. Yes, I know. All right. Yes, me too. I know. They're saying, and you, they're poking me. And you, I know. I know. All right. 4 of Wands is there. This can be a new home for some of you. This can be marriage, engagements, moving in together. With the cards around it, there is a lovely energy here. All right. Really lovely. Okay. And the 8 of Wands again with the 8 of Wands. So we've got 3 messages here of moving forward now. We are clearing this out. We're ready to move forward, but we need to find the time in the here and now. Okay, we've got that here and now card. Don't be doing, I'll start dating next year or next month, or I'll look at it in a few months, or I'm too busy for that. If you want love, prioritize it now. It's a very good month for love. All right. Now, where do we want to go? I want to go to the Rider-Waite. So what are we asking? Any further guidance for my Virgos for November? This is the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, the Devil. So this is any further guidance for my Virgos. The Devil is where we feel stuck, where we feel trapped, where we might be too much in our head, too much codependence, too much dependence on substances like alcohol or anything else. It is saying this is the time for this to end. All right, the world. The Devil is disempowerment. It's where we feel stuck and trapped, that 8 of Swords, that 9 of Swords, where we feel in our head, where we can get a little bit insecure, where we can feel, over worry. You know what we're like, okay? We're Mercury led. We get too analytical. We get too in our heads sometimes. It's who we are. We've got to try and work with it. But when we can feel that our head is running ahead of us and we haven't seemed to got control over our thoughts, then we want to take that control back and end that struggle with the head spin stuff. All right, and we are. There's the world. So this is going to come to an end. This situation is done, dusted and finished, so that we can move on to greater stability and security. So there he is, the 4 of coins, the 4 of pentacles, which is I have the money. I have all the money I need. I'm grounded and safe and secure, but I might hold on to it a little bit too tightly. Let me just show you the way he's holding that coin. All right. He's got one balanced in his crown and he's holding the other one in this sort of very awkward position. It's like mine, mine. And it's an energy of I'm scared to let go in case I don't get another coin. So I'll hang on to this one. Now that's lack energy. What we want to do is say, right, look, he's got his feet on 2 coins, which says he's grounded. He's got a coin in his crown, which is saying, look, I've got abundance under me, above me. It's all there. I can let this one go and trust that more is coming. It's an energy of I am secure and safe. Comment that below if that resonates. I am secure and safe. There is enough. There is always enough. Okay? So you have enough here. And I want you to know it and feel it and let it sink in, okay, into your very being. It's all right knowing it in your head, but if you don't feel it, then it's not aligned with you. We need to know it and feel it, okay? You have enough. Right, let's find out some more. What else, my Virgos? There's the Chariot again. They are very strongly saying it is time for us to move forward towards a new beginning from a place of strength. Beautiful. So we have the Chariot with the Ace of Cups and strength. So the Chariot isn't just forward movement. It's success. It's victory. It's hard won. When we are victorious, it's because we've been through something and we're coming out the other side with that victory. So you are in your victory energy. And I love it. Ace of Cups, that victory is taking us to a new beginning, a cup of love, a cup of happiness, a cup of a fresh start, a new beginning. Very strong message here for those of you open to love or in a relationship to get your relationship back on footing into a nice, strong sense of love. But it has taken some strength to get there. And we have that strength. All right, we have it. Tell me more for my Virgos. What else do you want to tell Virgo, please? It's not final messages because I know we've got to go to the angel cards yet. Any further messages for my Virgos? The Knight of Pentacles, you're building something here that you'll see the rewards coming in further down the line. He is slow moving, he plods along, he takes his time, and you know, we're not particularly patient, are we, bless? But we know that we're building something here for the future that is lasting and secure. He takes his time because he's carrying a heavy pentacle, saying, I don't want to spill it, I don't want to break it, I want to make sure it's okay, I'm doing it right, I'm doing it properly. There's your Virgo energy. Do it right, do it properly, do it right the first time, and then we haven't got to fix it. Okay? All right. And the King of Cups. So we're moving into this very strong, protective, compassionate, underlying strong place. All right, he's Saturn led, so it's like if we've been going through those Saturn lessons, you know, needing the strength for all of that. But then you see, we always say that Jupiter is the great rewards, but Saturn is the greatest. When you've worked through the lessons and experiences that Saturn brings you and come out the other side, Saturn gives you great rewards. So, I want to find out about this tower. Can you tell me more about this tower, please? Can we just clarify the tower? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. They just said to me, clarify. And what's that one? And 10 of Wands. So, the 10 of Pentacles. We had that earlier, didn't we? I'm not sure. Okay. You see, the family, the dogs, the grandfather, that this is not just about money. We love the 10 of Pentacles because it is financial security, inheritances, being looked after, having enough. But it's also about the family support, everything. It's the fulfillment, enrichment. I think it's stronger than the 10 of Cups, which is the happy ever after card. You know, 10 of Cups is I'm happy within my emotions. But the 10 of Pentacles is I'm happy and I'm secure, which I think is better for a Virgo, don't you? All right. And the 10 of Wands, the end of the burden, the struggle, right? The release. We're into an easier time now. Better times, easier times, more prosperous times, more victorious times. Victory is yours, Virgo. Victory is yours. All right. Let's see what the angels want to add. These are the angels of Atlantis. I haven't used these for a year or two. I like these cards. Okay. We have got Hamael with courage, sitting on top of that strength card. You have the strength. You have the courage. You can do this. All right. And we have Sandalphon with love. Telling you, those of you open to love. I know, all right. Sorry, I'm talking to them, which is a bit rude when I'm talking to you. Okay. But they do interrupt. Okay. Those of you open to love, she's saying, say it. All right, those of us open for love. It is here in October. So take your courage, let go of the fear, dive into it. Whether this is a new romantic love or stronger loving, caring connections with your partner, your family, your job, yourself, the universe, you are in an energy where with your courage to step into a deeper, more powerful, more meaningful life because it's here for you. Final message, and we're going to the Oracle of the Angels. Final message for my Virgos, please. Final message, thank you. You are never alone. Never alone. All right, look at the angel holding her. All right, now I want you to visualize your angels around you so that, and invite in the energy of the tower, of what wants to collapse, of what needs to be mended. Invite it all in and say, I'm inviting it in from a place of courage and power. And I'm inviting my angels to hold me and support me as I move through these changes into my best life, my new life, and a new, more loving life, which is waiting for me in victory. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope it helps, but I mean nearly half an hour. I thought it would be. If you're still here, thank you so much. Have an amazing November. I will be back in a couple of weeks' time with some lives. I don't know when, but they're telling me I'm going to do some lives around the mid-month. So click that notification bell so you get notified, because I won't plan it. It'll just be spontaneous. And I will link up here probably your money and career, which is for October, November. So have a look at that as well. And I'll be back next time. Thank you for being here. If this reading resonated, give it a like, a share, all that lovely good stuff. And if it did resonate, maybe think about subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye, Virgo. Lots of love.